Okay. Let's go ahead and take a seat. You can sit cross-legged or whatever is most comfortable for you to sit up tall with the spine. Even if you need to extend a leg straight in order to do that, that's perfectly fine. Lengthen the spine, drop the shoulders back and down, close the eyes. Lengthen the back of your neck, tuck your chin slightly. Just try to get to a nice, tall, open posture and take a few deep breaths. Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhale out the nose, down the throat. And allow your breath to transition you into your practice. Feel that connection with mind, body. And our goal is to be present in the moment for the next 60 minutes or so. Let go of everything off of your mat. Focus on yourself. Focus on your breathing, relieving stress, improving posture, mobility, and strength. Finding that balance between yin and yang. Ease and effort. Slowly start to open your eyes and inhale your arms up overhead. We'll start with a spinal twist to the right. Couple deep breaths here. Start out gentle with your twists and give yourself enough space to take those deep breaths. Release back to center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, switch sides. Release back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Move yourself into a tabletop. And we're going to go hips to the left and shoulders to the right. And then switch hips to the right, shoulders to the left. Keep moving side to side. Feel this stretch in your side, your outer glutes. Crunching on one side with your oblique muscles and then stretching on the other. And then come back to center for cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly and open the chest. Exhale, tuck and curl the spine. Use several rounds of breath as you move the spine. One more round. And then come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes. We're just going to hover those knees a few inches off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Another inhale. Exhale, lift up to down dog. You might need to walk your hands forward if you feel a little short there in your down dog. Bend one knee and then the other. And then go a little bit wider with your feet as you press the heels down. I want you to tuck your chin to stretch your neck. And then relax the head and let it hang. Tuck the chin, lengthen the back of your neck. And then relax the head. One more time. So you're doing the throat lock. Tucking the chin. And then relax the head. All right, so get super strong in your hands. We're going to move this right hand over to our left shin for a twist. And just try to hold and bring yourself under that left armpit for a spinal twist. And relax that side. And get super strong in your right arm and then switch sides. Good. And then relax and walk your feet up to your hands. Grab opposite elbows. And allow yourself to relax. Sway side to side, deep breaths. Decompress the spine. And bring hands to your shins. Inhale to a flat back. Hold for a few breaths. Then we'll move into chair pose. So bend your knees, sink your hips, and reach your arms up overhead. Biceps by the ears, palms facing in. Inhale. And exhale. Really focus on getting your glutes to fire. So this is not all in your quads. You want to use your hamstrings and your glutes as well. And then pull belly to spine. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Then straighten up, reach for the ceiling. Draw your abs in. And we're going to stretch over to the right side. Both arms reaching. Come back to center. And left side. Back to center, release the arms, bring them behind your back. We're going to interlace the fingertips, open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Release the arms, hands to shins, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plank pose, step it back. Holding plank. Squeeze your kneecaps. Wrap your abs. Press away through your shoulders. Here for another 5. 3. And 1. Rock forward, lower to the belly. Hands under the shoulders. Press tops of the feet down, lift your chest for cobra. And relax it down. Inhale, cobra. Relax it down. And inhale, cobra. Exhale, relax. Try to tuck your toes. Press back up to your plank. Use your knees if you need to. And then up to downward facing dog. In, out through the mouth. And lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step your left foot through in between your hands. Find a low lunge here. Long through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, press through your feet, come up crescent lunge. Lifting the chest, feel that stretch in your right psoas muscle, your major hip flexor. Then exhale, interlace fingertips behind the back and lean forward. Feel your weight shift back into that left glute. Release hands down, top of the mat, low lunge again. Reach right arm high, twist. Breathe into your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, release that left hand, step back for plank. Rock forward, breath in, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up for your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. In through the nose, out the mouth. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step. Low lunge, hold. Strong in your fingertips. Long in the spine. Press through the feet, come up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, hands behind the back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Feel your right glute engage. But don't forget about your back leg. Hands back down, low lunge. Reach right arm up for twists. Release right hand, step back plank. Option to flow. Knowing that you can always skip and take a child's pose or down dog. Lift left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl forward. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, hands behind the back, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, warrior two. Drop into your warrior two, feel that left inner thigh. Inhale, left arm up, reverse warrior. Option to gaze up. Breathe into your left rib cage. Create space. Exhale, windmill arms down. Step back plank. Maybe you hover the left leg this time as you flow. Back and down dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale, step through. Crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Coming up. Warrior two, open your hips, plant your back foot. Deep breaths. Keep your front knee in line with your toes, facing forward. Right arm lifts high. Reverse warrior. Breathe some space into those sticky right ribs. Exhale, windmill arms down. Option to hover the right leg as you flow. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale to the left tricep this time, hold. Then over to the right tricep. Left tricep with your knee. Then over to the right. Kick it back up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Warrior two, open up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. 3 deep breaths. Bring your right arm over to your left shin. Reach left arm up for twist. Try to keep your low back flat so you're twisting through thoracic spine. Release that side. Switch sides. Left hand to right shin, right arm up. Release that side. Come back to center. Turn to the top of your mat into your low lunge. Step back. Option to hover that left leg as you flow. Back to down dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale to right tricep, then to left tricep. Stay in your plank. Right knee to right tricep, then over to the left. One more time, right and left. Kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Crescent lunge. Airplane arms, lean forward. Open the chest. Warrior two, plant the back heel. We sit, deepen, and then come up to your star. This time, I want you to bend those knees and come into a deep squat. Bring hands onto your thighs. Drop your right shoulder in for spinal twist. Press into that right thigh. Breathe here. And switch sides. Back to center, straighten your legs, fold forward. Turn your toes if you need to. Let it all go. Should feel like a good release. Then turn to the top of your mat. Step back into your plank. Hover your right leg. Option as you flow. Take your down dog. And then come down to a child's pose or puppy pose. For a few extra breaths. To just slow it down. Check in. Then come up to a tabletop. And we're gonna go right leg back, left arm forward in a spinal balance. And we're just gonna tap our toes and fingers down and lift them back up 10 times. Staying really stable everywhere else. Eight, 9, and 10. Good, give that right knee a good squeeze, and then release it down. We'll switch sides, left leg back or right arm forward. Tap the toes and fingers, lift up for 10. Three, 2, 1. Hug the left knee in. Release it down. Come to your forearms. Going into a dolphin pose. you can interlace your fingertips and create a triangle, or you can have that number 11 with your palms facing down, goalpost. Either way, you're gonna tuck your toes under, lift the hips up high, come into that down dog position, only you're on your forearms. And 5 times, we're gonna walk our feet back into a forearm plank, and then I'll walk our feet in as we lift our hips up, back into dolphin. So that's 1. Walk it back, plank, bring it up, dolphin. 2. Keep breathing. 3. 4. 'Finish in your plank and hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to the belly and just take a rest. If your hands and arms aren't here already, I want you to stack your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead there, elbows out wide. Keep your arms where they're at and just lift your head so your back is an extension. Pressing down with your arms into your mat. Deep breath in, exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Lifting the head, open the chest, press your arms down, and relax. This time, lift your head, and we're gonna start to float our arms and reach them back to our hips, and then bring them under our shoulders and relax down. Lift the head and chest, swoop the arms forward, out and back, like a big breaststroke. Bring them back to the shoulders, relax them down. Lift up, reach forward, swoop it back under the shoulders, and release it down. One more time. Up, reach forward, peel it back under the shoulders, and release it down. Roll to your right. Have your bottom arm extended so you can rest your head. We're going to work on our side body here. So I want you to lift your legs, lift them as high as you can, feel your obliques, and then relax the legs down. Do that 10 times. Lift and hold, relax. Nine and 10. Good. Now use that bottom arm as a pillow. Bend your bottom knee. And we're going to draw some circles with this top leg. So we're stirring our femur in the hip socket, going one direction. And then switch directions. Bend both of your knees now. Lift your feet up in the air. And we're gonna do some clams. Open and close the top knee. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Keep that top knee, or start with the top knee open. We're gonna go knees together, feet apart, and then feet together, knees apart. So you're gonna tap knees, tap toes, tap knees, tap toes. For another 5, 3, 2, and 1. Relax this side, tap out your top hip. You can roll right to your other side, or you can come up like I am, so you can still face the video. And we're gonna start laying all the way down. Lifting both legs, hold and squeeze. Relax. 10 times. You should really feel this with your top obliques. Imagine the lower ribs crunching towards the left hip. Two more. Very good. Bottom knee bends, bottom arm as a pillow, top leg, big circles. Switch directions. Nothing else moves besides that top leg. Then both knees are bent for clams. And lift your feet up. Really get that squeeze at the top. Really important movement for our hip mobility and our glute engagement. Finish with your top knee up. So you're gonna go knees together, feet apart, and then toes tap. Knees tap, toes tap, 10 times. And then relax and tap that hip out as well. And we're gonna roll onto our backs. So knees are bent. You're gonna bring hands back behind your head. And we're gonna start with some traditional crunches. Crunching up head and shoulders. Relax it down. Press your low back down into your mat. Draw belly to spine. Once you get your 10, you can relax. And we're gonna go opposite elbow to knee. So you can go left elbow to right knee. Lower, switch. This is a good place to start. If you want more of a challenge, keep your legs up and extend the opposite leg as you crunch. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. You can hug the knees in if you need to for the low back. That can feel good. And we'll try some reverse crunches. So you can bring your hands under your butt for a little extra support. Now hug your elbows underneath you. Lift your legs up. Now use your deep core muscles to lift your hips and kick up to the ceiling. 5, 1 more, and 10. Leg lowers. So you're gonna squeeze your legs together on inhale. Inhale, lower the legs, maybe halfway, 45 degrees, and then bring it back up on an exhale. So inhale as you lower. This is gonna help you brace the core. Exhale up and relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 2. And 1. Hug the knees in to relax that spine again. Nice job. We're gonna take a twist. Cross your right leg over your left, like you're just crossing your legs in a chair. And we're gonna drop both of our legs over to this right side and reach our left arm out to the left. Nice job. Pull it back to center. Switch your legs so your left knee is on top. And drop legs over to the left. Reach your right arm out to the right. Inhale. And exhale everything back to center. Lift your head and shoulders up. Hug your knees in. So we're gonna do a single leg stretch from here. You're gonna extend your right leg out and hug onto your left knee, left shin, and then switch sides. And switch, switch. That's 2, we're gonna go to 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax it down. Bring your feet down to your mat. We're gonna drop arms up by our hips. Start to lift the hips up for a bridge pose. Should feel good on those abs. And stretching the front part of the body, the hip flexors, the quads. holding bridge. Deep breaths. Go release it down. Now move your feet together. We're gonna lift back up into our bridge, but this time we're gonna work on some leg movements. So the goal is to keep our hips even. We wanna lift the right leg up, and we're gonna drop this right leg till it's in line with our left knee, and then lift it back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Left leg's on fire. 3, 2, 1. Don't drop your hips. Simply reset for the other side. So now we're stable in our right leg. We're gonna lift our left leg up. Drop the left leg till it's in line with the right knee, and then lift it up to the sky. Really reach out of your toes, active in your leg muscles. One side might feel harder than the other. That just means you need to strengthen that side so they feel more even and you feel more symmetrical in the body. Another 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up into your bridge. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale. Roll those hips down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Good. Bring your legs back to center. You're going to straighten your legs. Flex your feet. Reach your arms up overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, arms bring you up. You're going to tuck your chin. Curling up the spine. Let your abs lift you up. Stretch over the legs. Sit tall. Tuck the tailbone. Roll back down. Arms up. Exhale, do it again. This is a full roll up. Getting that hamstring stretch. Reset. And curl. We're gonna do 3 more. And 1 more. Good. Let's stay in our seat. And go ahead and bend your knees. Plant your feet. We're gonna work on some abdominals from seated position. So grab a hold of your shins and make yourself sit up tall. And then float your arms forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna lean back and then reach our right arm behind us and tap. So you're turning to the right, bring it forward and sit up. Lean back, hold, touch your left hand behind you, torso twist, back to center, come up and hold. Lean back, right twist, center, up. Lean back, left twist, center, come up. Right and left. And right and left. One more time each side. Right side and left side. And come up, grab behind your knees, sit up tall, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Tuck the chin, roll to the other side. Tuck your chin, roll back to the right. Roll back to the left. Back to the right. And back to the left. Tuck your chin straight down and hold. And then lift your head and keep a hold behind your knees, sitting up tall. Inhale. Exhale, lean back, straighten your arms, tuck your chin, and get that stretch between your shoulder blades. Lift yourself up, sit as tall as possible, and then exhale, curl round and stretch. Inhale up, exhale, round and stretch. Good, sit tall, take your butterfly pose. Hands on your feet or your ankles, inhale. Exhale, lean forward and stretch your hips. If it's too much to lean forward, you can bring hands behind you just to help you hinge. Okay, find that position that works well for your body today. Okay, relax it. You can finish in a seat, or you can lay back down and take Shavasana. And get all the wiggles out. If there's any other stretches you need to feel complete, add those in. I'm going to take some extra minutes for stillness. The whole idea of a yoga practice, a physical practice, is to help us release any pent up energy, to help us feel connected with mind and body. So we have the bandwidth, we have the ability to sit in stillness and silence for longer periods of time. Because our energy, our channels are more open to receiving what they need. So we've already expended the energy physically that is needed. Now it's an opportunity to focus on stillness. To keep your awareness on your breath. And to create some space in your day. During this time, you can be a witness to your thoughts, not attaching to them or obsessing over what comes up and what doesn't, but instead just observing the thought and then letting it go and coming back to your breath. Simply noticing the thought, not attaching to it, letting it go. Return to the breath. And take as long as you have here. If you do have a little bit more time, I encourage you to stay in that meditative state as long as possible. You're needing to wrap up your practice, start to take some deeper breaths, make some small movements, wiggle fingers, toes, maybe roll out your wrists, roll out your ankles. Come back up to a seat if you're not there yet. Close your practice with a deep breath and a bow to yourself, to each other, to the practice of yoga. Namaste.